Did you shake hands with Brendan?
No, if I did anything, it's this, and I always wash my hands too.
You're fine.
Okay, so Brendan needs me to send the link again, so give me a sec. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Brendan, it's Brian. How are you?
His audio is still connecting. All right, he should be able to speak now. What's up, Brendan?
Brendan, hi.
What's up, Corona buddy?
Not much, buddy boy. I'm just hanging out, pretty much fine. I'm pretty much 100%. It was a little achy. Not gonna lie, a little achy.
Chin, are we recording?
We're rolling, yeah. We're good.
We should let everybody know that Brendan and I did everything wrong in Texas. We practiced no social distancing, got up in front of 350 people as they were laughing at us and shouting at us, and then we got off stage, didn't change mics, shared it with Malik and Stevie. Stevie's sick as a fucking dog. He's the Corona poster boy. Lost his sense of taste, smell, and then we would walk through a crowd of people going, yay, fist bumping like real irresponsible assholes. And now it looks like Brendan's got coronavirus, and I'm still waiting for my tests.
Well, here's the thing to all that. Okay, well, I'm glad you went on that rant, Callan. And here's the thing, though. Like I said, Corona is something, I never said it was not real or anything like that. I went about living my life. I got it. And you know what? I'm fine.
Well,
fine.
We should also make a caveat that most people, a lot of people who get it, who are older, are not fine. They're in the hospital.
Well, hold on, dude. This isn't I'm not going to do this weird Corona thing with you. What most people, just like my doctor told me, he goes, what you're experiencing, 97% of all people who get Corona experience the same thing. So this podcast isn't going to be poor Corona, poor Brian, poor Brendan. This is a thing where I was living my life. I got Corona. I'm fine. My family's fine. I bunkered down. I quarantined. And that's what it is, man.
Is it weird that I worked out today? Is it weird that on day 3 I worked out because I have energy? Do I look like I'm sick? It's interesting. I'm waiting for my results. We'll see what happens. But if you have it, Stevie has it, my flu symptoms are not.
Well,
but it's true. I talked to my doctor who said for the most part, symptoms are all over the place. And, and I said, I got to be honest with you. I'm moving about my day. And he said, that's very common.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be moving about your day. You should still stay quarantined if you think.
Yes. I'm staying quarantined because I don't want to give it to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm trying to be responsible because I definitely now I understand, like I would never go anywhere. And if I had to go anywhere, I would wear a mask and I'd be outside, because I don't want to be responsible for giving it to anybody.
No, that's the whole thing. That's why we got to do the podcast like this, because it is. If you have underlying health conditions, especially if you're obese or if you're older, yeah, we got it. I mean, we're morons and we went about, going on tour and stuff, but we
did everything wrong.
See, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, B. You didn't. So we did everything wrong and what fat? Like.
No. I just mean if you didn't want to catch it, like we went to when we were on our way Saturday to do our final shows in San Antonio, we got an Amber Alert that said, "Listen, cases are spiked, and you can't come in." So 90 people canceled on us the first show, but we have to do a show. I mean, that's the other thing about being a comic. We sold a lot of tickets. I got to do the show. We were responsible, washed our hands and stuff like that. But you're going to catch something. I think if you're performing on stage with all those people, and that was a risk that I took responsibility for, and I was willing to take responsibility for. So.
Yeah, I think if you were any older, if you were your age, Callan, and you had underlying health issues like obesity or diabetes, or you had pneumonia before, something like that, yeah, you probably shouldn't be on tour, my man.
If I wasn't bull healthy and shredded, you're right.
And here's the thing. I hate to do this to you. I think you're jumping on the Corona train. I don't really think you have it. I got to be honest.
Come on, man.
I got to be honest. You tested negative. You tested negative, and now you're trying to jump on the train.
That's a cough. That's a fucking cough. You said that. He goes, I think you're jumping on the Corona train. That's bullshit, dude.
I saw your test.
Huh?
I saw your test. They said you didn't have it. And now you took another one.
I took another one because I woke up all kinds of achy.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't think you have it. You're just
You
trying to
don't
jump
know.
on this train.
You don't know, dude. You heard me cough just fucking now.
Hey, Kat and Chin, are you guys worried about any of it?
Cat?
Okay. I feel like I have a slight fever, but I don't think I have it. I think that's just from wearing long sleeves to being around my family because I have to hide my tattoos. That's it.
Oh, they don't know you have tattoos still?
They do. My mom doesn't like seeing it.
That's fair.
Chin opened the podcast with, I've been having pains in my shoulders and my neck.
When I told Brendan earlier when we did the test, I was like, I've been having these pains forever, so I can't tell if it's from Corona or not. I don't know.
Well, you had a headache for 6 years too, so you know.
Yeah. That's true.
It sucks. Huh?
Hey, Chin.
Yeah.
This girlfriend of yours.
Nowhere to be found.
I mean, don't see her. Is it possible that she's
being she's being an amazing human being, and she's taking care of her sister's kids in Orange County right now.
Oh, that's good.
And if she ends up being a he, we don't give a fuck.
Oh, no. Hey, B, I've seen her. You
guys know her.
Okay.
I saw him camping. Yeah, she's a cutie.
Yeah, she's adorable.
I believe it.
And they have matching glasses. You know what the worst thing about this whole Corona is? So Sunday when I was flying, I started to feel just like I always get sick on planes, but I didn't feel great. I'm like, man, what's going on? And then I was like, oh, it's probably just like a cold thing. And then Monday, again, didn't feel great. That's when you guys saw me get the IV and I also got tested on Monday. And then it was like the symptoms were always like, you know, when you're about to get like a bad flu and you start to like experience the symptoms, you're like, here we go. It's like the very start of a cold or flu, but it just stays there. And it doesn't get any worse.
Yeah.
And then I quarantined for 3 days now. And then I woke up this morning 100%. Probably, I don't know what it is. Probably feel better than I've felt in a long time. But the worst thing about it is your taste and smell leaves.
Yeah.
So I can't like, I'll make the strongest coffee in the world and I can't taste anything.
It's so weird.
Nothing. I can't taste anything.
As you're talking, you know what I realized? Much to my depression, my eyes look exactly the same.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, you look identical. There's no change.
Zero change. Like,
they look brighter. They look
is
brighter.
your mind taking a little more off? Well, I was supposed to have lids, and I'm still seeing this. Well, thanks a lot, Dr. No Help.
Hey, can I be honest about your doctor?
Yeah.
He made you look a little older.
No.
Rogan was telling me to take IVs. And I go, that's bullshit. And he goes, look at you and look at me. That's all you need to say. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. We look about the same age.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what your thing is against IVs. I've got an IV every day, including today, to knock this thing out.
Well, obviously it's working because you're 100%. You woke up going, I have zero symptoms in day 2.
Zero. And
What's in the IV? What's in the IV? Are you doing the other magic shit that stops you from aging?
No, I've done NAD drips before. Those suck, man. Those hurt. You know what? I'd rather look older than deal with that all the time.
Really?
I'll tell you what I can't wait to do. My dad doesn't know I have Corona. I can't wait to call him and tell him and then rub it in his face. That's what I can't wait to do. My dad.
Well, he's a CNN junkie, isn't he?
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
That's amazing. It's amazing. Well, we're back on lockdown, I think.
No, we're not.
No?
What do you mean?
LA feels like it's still on lockdown.
Not lockdown, but they're close. So wineries, restaurants, all that stuff. You can't dine in, but you can dine out. If they have like a patio, you do that.
You can dine out. The beaches are closed just for July 4th, but people aren't going to listen to that.
New York City is closing off entire streets, and restaurants just put all their stuff, 30 tables outside. It's pretty cool in the streets. Very
yeah.
European.
Everyone's outside. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm curious to see how long this Corona fear thing's going to keep going, because a statistic just came out today with Florida, which is just booming with all these cases. And I sent this to you, Kellen. You look at the deaths, it's 0.4 of deaths of all the cases.
0.4%.
So it's like all the death rates are going like this. but the coronavirus is spreading like this, but deaths are down. So it's like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to hang on to this.
Well, I hope that I come out back positive because I want to get it so I don't have to worry about it, you know? If there's a time to get it, it's probably now.
You know what our friend Jeff Foley told us, who's the owner of Tempest Gym? Shout out to Jeff Foley. He goes, I go, dude, I can't take Tiger to your gym on Friday, man. I got hit with that COVID. And he goes, can I be honest? Can you still come and rub it in my face so I can get it over with?
Yeah, exactly. I know. Everybody's eventually apparently going to get it. I mean, you know, but hopefully we have better therapeutics. So I talked to my buddy who's a doctor who had it, and he works at UCLA. And I said, what drugs would I take if I do? And he goes, right now, nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, you know, there's other things you can take, but there's this HIV drug you can take if it gets really bad.
You don't need to do that, though, B. If you don't have – I talked to my doctor, too. He's like, are you experiencing severe stuff? Or, you know, he goes, that's only worst case. There's some side effects to that stuff, too.
Fuck yeah, there is.
Because you know, you guys know if you listen to the podcast, I've been going hard on Corona and stuff like that. But when I got it, I was like, oh, shit. Oh, man, this could get dicey. I got scared from all that fear porn.
Fuck yeah. Of course you do.
But even my doctor was like, dude, knowing how healthy you are and stuff like that, you're going to experience mild symptoms. I bet you get over it really quick. I was like, I hope so.
Sure. I had images of you and I both on ventilators.
Me too.
And we're like, we can't do the podcast and just fucking dying. And we're like,
too.
What the fuck? Those two assholes who have been going hard in the paint against Corona just fucking died.
No, I'm glad I got it because now I can talk from a personal experience. Obviously, my experience is different than some people, but for the majority of people under 40, this is what it's like, dude. The majority.
Can I ask you guys a question? Can I ask you a question seriously?
You look 67 years old.
I have Corona, but I'm looking at my skin tone and the tightness of it, and I don't think I look a day over 40. It's fucking weird.
Hey, Papa, now there's a few lies there.
See, I know Kat agrees. That's all I care about.
Hey, Brian, there's a few lies there. A, you don't have Corona. You got the test that said you didn't have it.
You don't know that, dude. I'm waiting for my fucking – let me check. Hold on. Let me check my phone. Hold on.
Brian wants it so bad so he can act like he has something to talk about.
Did you guys take the antibody test?
You are 100% positive with full-blown Corona. That's what it just said on my test.
Oh, the doctor said full-blown, huh?
Yeah.
Is this the same doctor who did your lids and called you bro?
Yeah. Yeah, he said, bro, you have full-blown Corona. Congratulations. You are, I believe, if anybody can fight this, you can. I asked Stevie how he's doing. I go, better, same, worse. He goes, discouraging, man. I thought I was feeling better last night. Woke up 3 times, soaked in sweat, had to shower and change the sheets. Feel the same today. Stevie's all fucked up.
Well, remember, too, Stevie has underlying health conditions.
Stevie has had cancer and had his legs crushed. Stevie spent the age of 12 to 13 in a wheelchair, and then he had full-blown fucking lymphoma and almost died. That's why Stevie sleeps 14 hours.
And
Stevie's delicate. Like, Stevie will be like,
yes.
Oh, man. We're like, what's wrong? He goes, fuck, I didn't get enough sleep. I'm like, Stevie, you slept. You woke up at noon.
Hey, and here's the other thing. Stevie has no health insurance.
He doesn't have health insurance.
So I bet it'll be okay, though.
I think he'll be okay. I think it just manifests itself differently in people.
Does your girl have it, B?
I think she's sick too. Yeah, but she's feeling better.
She's feeling better already. Did she get did she get tested for it or no?
She got tested, so we're waiting on the test. We're probably 100% positive.
You wish. So you have something to talk about. I love it. You wish, dude. You're like Tom Hanks.
Dude, how am I gonna fucking have? How did I get the flu and not Corona? If you have Corona, 100% you gave it to me.
No, but here's the thing is I don't know, you need to talk to your doctor because my doctor goes, you guys wouldn't have gotten San Antonio. You would have got it way before then.
Really?
Yeah, he goes, let's say you got to San Antonio on Thursday, the symptoms aren't going to show up that fast.
I thought it was between 3 days and 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, my doctor's saying it's between 4 to 14 days. Well, you know what shows me is they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. But the other thing is my brother-in-law had it 2 weeks ago. So, and I was with him riding bikes and we were making out. So.
You guys giving each other massages after bike rides.
Yeah,
That's what it is in a closed room.
Yeah, if making out with somebody gives it to you, guilty.
Brian, your
Did I
face.
lose you guys?
Why is Brian's
Hello?
computer
I know.
frozen?
Must be his Wi-Fi or I don't know. There he goes. You're back.
Oh, I'm back. That was weird. I have full bars.
Hey, here's the question. When can we go back into studio?
2 weeks.
No, not true. Because cause I'm going to get tested. I talked to Showtime. I'm going to get tested again on Monday because I'm
If
feeling
you're
so
negative,
good.
you can come back. Yeah.
Yep.
As soon as you have a negative test, you can come back. That's what I have to do. Because now that I'm positive, for sure, I'm going to have to get a negative test.
I can't wait. Yours is going to be another negative. You have no excuse not to do the podcast. Yeah, I have a test set up for Monday, so I assume. But if I'm fine now, by Monday I should be all right. Hopefully, I'm no problem.
If I have COVID, then this is a very mild case of COVID. I have to say.
But that's how it is. Like my brother-in-law, he was like, he goes, the worst part for me is I had a scratchy throat for 3 days, and he tested positive for it.
A lot of young people have very mild symptoms, or they're asymptomatic.
Not even young, dude. 45, 98% have the same symptoms. Quit spreading lies, Brian. You have it. And it's not shit, dude. I have it. It's not shit. Now, what you shouldn't do, Brian, is go to your parents, though, because your dad.
I know. I'm not. I had to cancel that.
Yeah.
I can't take that risk.
No, I mean, like my girl's parents, they're usually always over watching Tiger in Boston. They're not coming over probably for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's the bummer. That is the bummer. But I can't risk getting them sick.
Were you going for anything particular, or are you just going to see them?
Just going to take my kids and hang with, just kind of get away from my grandparents.
You can reschedule, though.
I love hanging with my parents. I don't take it for granted that they're still alive. They're great people.
That's good. Yeah, I assume you like hanging with them.
You and your dad get into good arguments, though, huh?
I love hanging with them, but yeah, we argue like cats and dogs.
And you haven't told him you tested positive?
I was waiting for me. Well, I was waiting because if I was on a ventilator, he'd been, like I fucking told you. So I've been waiting. I've been in the Corona tall grass like this.
Did you go on a bike ride today?
I sure did, Brian. And then what else? I did 15 miles today. And then what else I'm doing is I'm building a bike right now in the garage, a new bike. I'm building a new bike from YT.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect. Hey.